Welcome to Lost in the Desert podcast episode 29. I am your co-host Kareem.
And I'm Papi Chulo. That's
Also,
all.
I was going to say also known as.
The hot one. I'm just just
We'll
gas
let,
myself up
we'll
again.
let social media decide that in like 10 years.
Yeah, right. The Silver
It's-
Fox.
Yeah, I love reading podcasts, like comments,
Yeah.
like on those little clips, because people are either like it's either hate or thirst.
Yeah. You know what's funny now, because like when you send memes through Instagram, the best ones now are the ones when you send them and you be like, read the comments. I feel like that's
Oh, yeah.
when you
Sometimes the comments are better than the actual
One-
meme or like the actual
100%.
video.
But that's how you know like it's elite. Let's like I'm sending some stuff elite stuff right now for you.
Because
He's
the
like,
comments, you're just going to sit there scrolling.
oh my god, either the top three is always just brutal. Just brutal.
I think Instagram Reels has like.
The
I think
crazy
Instagram
ones.
Reels is catching up because I'm finding myself spending more time there
On Reels, yes.
than on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember the last time I went on like a crazy TikTok binge. I just watched that Jamaican dude who Yadi who like reviews cooking videos.
On the side, like when he does the stitching.
Yeah, he does like the
yeah,
stitching.
yeah.
I fucking love him.
Those
He
are good
did,
ones. Those are good ones.
What did he do? He did like a smoked oxtail video. That was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Like he reviewed that video and it looked fucking nice.
Your restaurant that you were telling me about, the Jamaican one, came up
Yeah.
on my
Top notch?
Top notch.
Yeah.
Top
I
notch.
think they follow the show. I can't remember.
I think also I think somebody did a TikTok about him either too. Which they
Probably,
deserve. Which they deserve.
I took my
No,
friend.
this I'm sorry, they did do a TikTok because they also did like how about it's like a mom and pop shop type of restaurant.
I took my friend Charles there, and I tell you, this dude was like deep in the curry goat.
Oxtail. Okay, that's fire.
He was like, "Oh, I want that goat curry." I said, "Be my guest." He was deep into that. Both of us clean plate.
No,
club.
that's fire. But you're right though. I think the reason why sometimes the Instagram is gonna be more fun because TikTok now, like every 3-4 TikTok is TikTok shop. They're trying to sell you something.
Not even the shop, like the content. I think they're something changed in the algorithm.
Is it?
It's not hitting for me.
Yeah. It used to be brutal. It used to be some dark comedy.
Yeah,
It used to be some like
something's not hitting no more.
it
and
used
I
to be
don't
like
know
you're
why.
fighting. You're gonna about to fight. You know your position in heaven.
Now it's like a lot of annoying little dances.
They're going back to the
and-
dancing. No,
yeah.
I mean it.
And a lot of the filters. I try to change my algorithm, like just swipe, literally say not interested, but
Yeah.
shit keeps coming back.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Instagram isn't making a comeback. Maybe that's why. Meta.
Hey, what it is.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. How was your week? Because mine has been pretty fucking shitty.
Just been booked and busy. Both jobs. So I'm thankful. I mean, I'm thankful for that type of
Ungrateful
busy.
bitch.
But
I got no job. You bragging about 2 jobs? Like fuck you.
I'm not bragging
Nah,
about
I'm
2
kidding, I'm
jobs.
kidding. I'm just fucking with
It's just like you be like you want to be in this position, but this is what you asked for myself. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just thankful, but it's a lot of work, man. A lot of work. No sleep. Absolutely no fucking sleep.
Yeah.
And speaking of shitty week, what just happened about 30 minutes ago was probably the nail right there. I ordered fucking.
Yeah. You told me this.
I literally this
like,
just
why'd I
happened
forget
about.
already?
That literally just happened 30 minutes ago. I literally ordered supplements, about $200 worth of supplements, and the fucking dumbass bozo FedEx guy puts him in a whole different apartment, and I had to make some calls, and then I go pull up to that apartment, and I see my box, and then the neighbor thinks I'm stealing fucking a whole fucking packages. So now I have to explain myself, but best believe FedEx is getting a complaint, and they better cut a fucking check because I'm filing a claim because my shit is missing now.
$200 worth. Jesus,
Gone.
Be mad. I'd be mad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So fuck it.
yesterday it was pretty okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about rugby like a little later, but so you know what? Let's add that to the list of shit as to why my week was pretty fucking
Go
crap.
for it.
All right. Let's start with our game against Phoenix Rugby. Shout out to them boys. You know, they put in the work. They won. We did not, and by a pretty big margin.
Was that a close game?
No, it was not. And you know, I was in a funk. And you know, shout out to my one of my teammates who was.
You
like,
hate losing.
I hate losing,
You
but
hate
also
losing.
like I felt that I didn't. I felt like I didn't do like the things that I practiced on and to try to get better.
Yeah, but that's part of sport. Like, there's gonna be flawed days. There's gonna be some bad days.
So I don't know if I could say it. So like, I'm gonna say it because. So I have to give like feedback later, like because I have practice and I have to give feedback to coach later, like about myself. Like I have to review myself.
Yeah.
Everybody is doing it, so.
So everybody's gonna be giving out their feedback about
yeah,
what they
like
did.
everyone has to give out feedback.
Yeah, I mean, especially you're gonna be your worst critic. So
and I appreciate coach not chewing us out the way I thought we were going to get chewed out. So
respect to the coach.
But my long story short, my feedback is like, okay, I attempted more tackles.
Okay.
Only landed like 2, and one of them was like an assist tackle, right?
So you got a half a tackle.
Well, yeah, it was me and another teammate. We like grabbed some dude and we
Yeah,
dragged him
yeah.
down. The other tackles, I got my ankles broke twice. Went in for the tackle.
Yeah.
It went right. And it was long for me. And I
Damn,
went
son.
in the grass.
Hit the hizzy on you.
Hit me with the hizzy twice.
Hit with the
And then other
hizzy.
times I just like the other few tackle attempts that I made. I just wasn't able to bring the person down, and it is what it is.
Bro,
That burned me.
Yeah, getting hit the hizzy on, getting juked. What the fucking worst thing about it is while you're doing it, you just like everything's turned slow motion. You be like, oh, I'm fucked.
I took it out on basketball. Like as soon as I could walk again after getting
you
hit,
dropped 40 points.
I went to the court. I was just playing volleyball.
Yeah,
I was just like
You
I was
lo-
pushing people for no reason. I
Hey.
wasn't even making the bucket. I was like, let me push you out the way.
No, I thought you went to shoot by yourself. Lower the rim, just start dunking,
No,
just get all your anger out.
No.
Nah, it's
that.
all right. You have to go
But-
redeem yourself in another sport.
Yeah,
That's
so
how
there
bad
that.
it was.
That's how bad it was for me. Like I'm a harsh critic on myself.
Yeah, you are. Just a little side comment. If anybody has any footage, please send it to your boy.
Oh, I have all the footage and I'm not showing.
If anybody has the footage of Kareem getting the hizzied on,
I have the footage.
Oh.
I have the whole game.
oh
I'll show
no,
you later.
we gotta post
I
it.
can't give you the link, but I'll show you later.
We might have to post it
We're
on
not
the
posting
story.
anything.
But not on the story.
We're not posting anything.
Guys,
Bro, I'm gonna say this. Like I'm trying not to mix team stuff with our stuff.
oh, I see.
So I'm not
see.
posting-
I'll put
I'm
a
not giving out
challenge out
nobody
there.
links.
Let's put a challenge out there. If we get 1 like.
No, we're not doing that shit. Fuck off. Dude, let me finish. All right, let me get the shit out the way because I had a long fucked up week. So
Yeah,
let me get
it's
the
all right.
rugby
We'll
shit out
finish
the
it
way.
off right. We'll finish off
Yeah,
right.
let's get
go.
the rugby shot. So getting hezzied and tackling was
Yeah.
definitely not fun.
Yeah.
One of my teammates picked me up. I was like moping and complaining on the side.
That's
and,
all right.
Like I was like, I'm sorry. He was like, I want to hear you fucking apologize for shit. And it's like, get
Yeah.
your head out of it and go. That teammate knows who he is. Shout out to them. Apart from that, didn't drop a ball. I was only in position to pass the ball to like twice.
Yeah.
But
And you have
both times,
and to the
made
side.
a run. Yeah, it was fun. Both times made a run, got tackled, held
Yeah.
on to it. Versus like losing it versus last time when I would like lost the ball when I got tackled.
Yeah.
So yeah, little improvements there, but I still didn't think I did. I'm still pretty pissed at myself, but it will be fine.
Was there any shit talking between teams or no?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Even if you guys are down that bad, you guys are still shit talking back?
The beginning, I didn't hear later on, but the beginning was pretty bad. I'm not gonna repeat, but the beginning was pretty bad.
Like foul shit.
To me, it was foul shit.
Oh,
But you
okay.
know what I
okay.
realized that when I was
Yeah.
because I didn't start, I subbed that game.
Okay.
Right, so I came in the second quarter. Right,
Okay.
the second and third quarter, I played like most of them, and then like part of the fourth.
Okay.
But the shit I was listening to in the first quarter, I said, "Oh my god, bro!"
That's what
I
I
would
do.
have lost my fucking mind.
You know me, I love shit
Yeah.
talking. That could,
But afterwards,
that
we
could
got
just be my
together
job.
with the team.
Yeah.
I like how like after sports, clear mentality.
Yeah.
They hosted like a barbecue. We went over to theirs.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got to know them. It was chill. Right, it was a chill atmosphere.
Just so everybody left it on the field
Yeah,
outside.
that's what I like.
Yeah.
Fuck you up on the field, cuss you out on the field, but as soon as that final game whistle blows, it's done. Shake hands.
That's dope. That's
we
dope.
out.
See, I like that.
So yeah, they were very humble in victory.
But part of you is like, man, I wish I was winning.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. That's
I wish I
part
was
of it.
at least closer, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a long season. This was a friendly,
Yeah.
so
So it doesn't count.
I don't know. Well, I guess technically the first official season match is Saturday against GCU. Entrance is on 35th Avenue.
Maybe y'all needed that motivation.
So come watch us, guys.
Yes,
Saturday,
please.
27th,
Please.
Phoenix Storm
And make sure
against
you-
GCU.
make sure you
Grand
record
Canyon
it.
University if you're in Arizona. Entrance is off 31st at the GCU campus.
Okay.
35th, not 31st. 35th on GCU campus.
That's right.
All right. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. We will be there from if I know Coach, probably going to be there 2 hours early. So 11 to 11:30, we're going to be
Bet.
there to set up and do stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that should be fun. Next part. I just fucking. Next part. My shoulder is still fucked up.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, but not as bad. Sucking it up. But I got into a car crash yesterday.
Damn.
All right.
So it was one thing after the other.
Minding my own fucking business, going to see a friend, and I look in the rearview mirror. We're just at the traffic light,
Yeah.
and I see big ass headlights coming towards me real fucking quick.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh no. It felt like forever, but it all happened in like a split second.
Yeah.
Because I saw that and I was thinking, oh my god, whatever. But it just happened like that. This bitch completely forgot to hit the brakes.
She's just not like.
Yeah, there was no tire screeching. I didn't see no headlights dip. I just look at the headlights. I'm like, that's coming real fucking fast, bro.
Yeah.
got hit, bounced. It
She was
knocked
probably
me
on her
into
phone,
the
huh?
yeah. It knocked me into the person. There was 2 of them in the car. They're probably just chit chatting.
Yeah.
Knocked me into the car ahead. Luckily, nothing happened in the front. And then the other car looked perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But we did wait for I had the ambulance come in because my neck was all fucked up.
Yeah. As you should though, and that's
Still
gonna be
hurts. Yeah, still hurts.
she
But
about to cut the
they
check.
told me check today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Pain levels. And yeah, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see today. Today still hurt, and I
Yeah.
did all the claim stuff. And then tomorrow, depending on how I feel, I will go to my primary. I'll contact my
Oh,
primary care.
did you get a lawyer?
Not yet.
Get a
Like,
lawyer.
I sent out. So I went to. I looked at Rafi. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
because I see their ads all the time. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, why not?
Call Rafi.
Yeah. So I filled out information, and
Yeah.
maybe they'll contact me. Maybe they won't.
No, they will because they have a lot of lawyers.
I hope so.
Yeah, and this is what they do. So you're gonna get their claim, but they're gonna take a fat fee.
Whatever. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
But then also, the job search is abysmal. All right. Just a lot of misleading postings for like the job crazy for the pay, or completely out of my industry, or just flat out like, oh, we found somebody else. I'm
yeah,
like,
it's
okay,
tough.
Cool. So
It's tough. It's a tough market right now.
it was a lot of them. It seems like there's a lot of job postings, but it seems like people are not. They're either getting filled up real quick, like they're getting posted and filled up real
Or
quick.
it's like it's not the pay does not match what the work is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. Yesterday I was pretty fucking broken at night. Like when I got home, cried for a little bit.
It's all right. You need that. You need that reset.
Yeah, cried for a little bit. Talked to a friend of mine. I was literally like, oh, shout out friend Kanaya.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do what we what we joked about doing. But I was literally like, please, I just don't want to wake up in the morning. Just let me go peacefully in my sleep, and we call it a day. I was pretty fucking down. Had my mom was messaging me, like, get yourself out of it, blah blah blah.
Well, you got to reach those levels because at the end of the day, right after that, it can only go up from there.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need the reminder, and also sometimes you're so comfortable that you need this motivation to upgrade. You can't just upgrade while you're doing it good. You have to reach that level to be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm tired of this now. I have to change my whole rotation because I want to change my whole life. So be glad that it's the beginning of the year, so you have the rest of the year to claim yourself.
You're like the 4th person to say that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Jack, the beginning gonna be trash, but you're gonna be great by November.
That's what I'm saying. Because by the time you November, you're gonna look back and be like, dude, January I was just being a fucking bozo for crying. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, bro, no. Now I got even more bills. Now I can't go out and do. I'm limited on like travel, try to get to work.
Your life is getting cleansed. That's what's happening.
This morning I was actually considering, like, when I was looking for jobs and applying and just going through finance, I was like, I think I don't even want to go to practice today, and I don't even want to play on Saturday. Like, that's how bad I was. And then talked to a friend. They're like, go to practice. Like,
you need a
positive distraction. Is like, if you just sit at home, you're gonna be fucking
because
miserable.
you don't know who you might meet. That's the problem.
Not even that. Like, I'm not.
No,
looking
I'm not
at my
talking.
teammates for like recruiting opportunities.
No, because sometimes you're just there, and the person's like, "Oh, I'm actually looking for somebody to work at this." I'm telling you, it just happens. It just happens. So that's why you have to be out there, because the opportunity you're gonna attract it.
It's true.
And because no job is gonna come to you knocking on your door. You have to just be out there, and something will come up.
Like, you just feel lazy because it takes about an hour to apply to like six positions.
Yeah.
And then you're like, now what for the rest of the day?
When I needed a job badly, I was putting 30 a day.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I look through. I don't apply to like random.
No, I was
actual positions that could pan out.
Yeah. No, see, you're better than me. For me, I was just like, whatever it is. I was applying for loss prevention at fucking Macy's. I was applying everywhere, dude. Like, literally, I was just like, there's no way I'm not getting a check in 2 weeks. I was like, I'm gonna make this happen. Yeah, and God willing, things popped off.
If everybody wants an escort, I'm 6'4".
6'4".
You can wear as tall heels as you want. Let me know.
And he do the hizzy on him.
All right.
The hizzy.
I don't discriminate gender either. If you got the money, we doing this. So.
Hey yo.
If you got the money, we do. Oh, speaking of.
Hey yo.
So yeah, that's my shitty. That is my shitty week. My real low. Because I remember, first of all, I'm not gonna off myself last night. So but I was praying for like a peaceful death. I was not gonna off myself. I had been suicidal before. I'd been admitted before, like in my life, and this was definitely not that feeling. This was like, please, Lord, just let me not wake up in the morning.
No, I mean, at the end of the day,
I don't play around with like mental health, but at the same time,
for sure,
there were definitely.
But then when you
This
look,
was definitely a low for me.
but then when you look back at it and you'd be like, let's just say, God forbid, then let's say your soul look at your body, be like, I let go of this world because of bills
Because of a car crash and bills
and the finance,
a
like,
bunch of like job prospects.
and
It
then-
wasn't just it
and
wasn't
then-
just that obviously, but it had been like a lot of shit just piling on over the months.
exactly, yeah.
And I've been pretty positive over the many months, and
Yeah.
then finally I was like, you know what?
I think because
this.
right now you were so high and then you just crashed.
I was
but
like, how did I've never gotten into like a proper car accident. I never filed a claim or anything
Yeah.
until like January. We're in 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, how?
But you have to. But it's part of life. That's the whole thing, bro. Because if you one day you're high and then you're down now, you can get back up high as well.
Yeah.
It might seem far, but it's still possible. So
Probably
don't.
not talking to nobody today in practice. I'm just gonna do my shit. Give
Exactly.
punch myself,
Maybe
calm
that's
down.
the motivation that you need to get your shit like let's
Yeah.
put that work in. That Mamba
Yes.
mentality that you was talking about.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I don't even like saying Mamba mentality because ever since he passed, rest in peace, like
Rest in
it just
peace.
became so commercialized. Like anybody will say Mamba mentality over the dumbest shit. And like
Yeah,
it's
it's-
kind of annoying at this
Well,
point. but-
don't blame him. Blame that commercial.
yeah,
that
and
he
it's not
built.
blaming him. It's blaming
Blame
the
that commercial that he
fanboys.
made with that Kanye West one.
Well, he made that commercial time ago. Nobody was saying that shit then either.
No, that was a thing. I heard it
Uh,
before. He's like, what does that mean, Kobe?
The fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Yeah. More.
He's looking like, the fuck does that mean?
He's like, more.
So yeah, all right. We shake that off. We come here and let's go into the show. So we posted some questions.
You got
Only
questions?
one worth. We got responses.
Okay.
All right, from when we posted questions on the pod.
At least we got a response.
Have you read them?
No.
There's only one. One of them is really fucking dumb.
Okay.
One of them's from your cousin asking us again if we got merch. If we had merch, you would know about it.
Oh, he actually did put that on
Yeah.
there because he DM'd me,
He
and
did-
I
yeah,
was
put that as a
like,
question.
and I was like,
He's
no.
So do you guys have merch yet?
I was like, no, we don't. But when we do, I'll send you extra large youth. And then he's trying to get all gangster on me. He doesn't understand that I'm about to be. This is the thing.
Okay, cool. So your little cousin was not the only one.
This is the
wilding in
thing.
comments.
First of all,
Mine was too.
he's a little nephew.
Oh, he's
okay.
your nephew?
Nah, I mean his dad's my cousin. It's
Okay,
like, say
yeah,
whatever. Okay, but I love him to death.
I don't
But the
know.
thing is that he forgets that I'm gonna be in Jersey in May. So he's talking all this shit because he thinks I'm not gonna see him till the summer. But you fucking idiot, yeah, he won. And I'm gonna see you in May. I want to see that same energy because over the DMs, they're the funniest motherfuckers ever because they keep it. They're Jersey
My cousin's
boys.
an MMA fighter. My cousin who was saying some dumb shit in the comment. He asked
Yeah.
me. He said,
Oh,
in a oiled up big booty twerk contest, who would win, Karim or The Rock? And I'm like, what kind of fucking dumb question is that? Hassan,
should-
fuck you. That's
yeah.
the stupidest fucking question.
Hassan trying to get you oiled up.
Like,
Hey
what the fuck?
hey yo, Hassan, what are you doing out here, dog?
Hassan's an MMA fighter. Shit, I
Yeah.
might not be able to beat. Well, he's like
He's
also
visiting
he's
too.
also
You
like
said
5'7".
you said he's visiting,
no,
right?
That's Tariq. That's
Tariq is
the
visiting.
boxer. The boxer wants to visit,
the
and he's
boxer
trying to
visit.
plan.
No, for sure.
Which
We'll put some mitts work in. I'll put
Yeah.
some mitts work in for him.
Oh no, I definitely told him like you come through Arizona, which is probably the state that he'll come to anyway.
Nah,
because we have
but
an uncle here.
but my little cousins
I'll
in
put you in the
Jersey.
ring with
But
Hassan.
my little cousins in Jersey, I love them to death because they're fucking hilarious and they're all hustlers, bro. They be flipping like replica Apple headphones and shit. Like they be making
Yeah,
money out of
yeah.
fucking nowhere.
Tariq
But
used to be a hustler when he was a kid. He used to be when he was like in 6th grade or shit
Yeah.
like that. He would buy candy wholesale from like the shops,
Yeah.
go sell it in school to the point that the school was like, "Yo, you can't sell this." He was like, "Bet, cool." So he'd stand outside like,
Side.
on the street like
Yeah.
in beginning day and end of day, and they were like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, y'all don't own the street."
No,
I'm
these
like, "What a fucking little
nah,
hustler."
these guys are
But he
these
said
guys.
lend his brother's money.
Bro.
Sorry guys, I have to bait you guys out here, but your brother's a G.
Yeah,
Honestly,
no,
fucking
these.
G. I've said this a lot.
Let me tell you how G's this guy is. They found somebody has a plug for like a good Apple headphones, replica ones, right?
Uh-huh.
So they sell them low. They didn't just sell the headphones. You know what else they sell? The link to go get those headphones. Think about it. Like their mindset,
The youth is a hustler mentality.
100%. Especially they're in
It's
Jersey.
like a generation of like I don't think our generation were hustlers like this new generation.
No.
is.
I'm gonna give them their flowers. They
Yeah.
always gonna have money on them. So I'm very proud of them. But
I
it's
think
funny though
probably
because
Gen Z? I think he's Gen Z. Yeah.
I think
he's
yeah,
like,
I'm Gen Z, yeah,
because he's
too.
like he's like 20, so he must.
yeah,
be
they're
Gen
on
Z.
that age.
Yeah, so he's Gen Z, but like I know we make fun of Gen Z for a lot of shit, but
Yeah.
let's be honest, they're fucking hustlers.
Yeah, my cousins are hustlers, but the funny thing about it, they talk like they know how to fight, and I'm just like, cuzzo, I love you to death, but I'll smack the shit out of all of y'all. Listen
Okay,
to me,
you
look
say
at me,
that now.
motherfuckers. I know you're listening to all of you. I'll smack the fuck out of all y'all in front of your parents, and damn it ain't gonna happen.
But
I love him to death, though.
Thought it would fuck me up, even if I got a baseball bat. I think I could get Hassan with a baseball bat. I don't think hand to hand because
Yeah.
he is strong. I'll give him his credit, yo.
Nah,
Hassan is
shit.
a fucking fighter. He will probably wrestle my legs together, and next thing you know,
Yeah.
I'm getting choked out.
No, but they're dope,
So
man.
I will give Hassan his credit. Like he is, but my nigga, I get a baseball bat. I fight dirty. I get a baseball bat. You're fucked.
No, but for sure though, if we get merch though, I'm definitely sending them some
Bro,
on the
yeah.
house because they do show support and they do love the pod. So we're definitely when we do get merch, y'all, you know, you guys are gonna know it for free. Y'all know.
I don't know about Hassan. Hassan just followed, and he tried to come for me. On my
Nah,
home.
for sure, all my cousins are getting stuff for free. For sure, I'll have to buy it
I have
myself.
too many cousins to give y'all shit for free.
Yeah,
I can't afford it.
I might send them crop top ones. Make a crop top merch and just send it to them.
I'll give
Nah,
my
but hell,
I'll give my girl cousins
Yeah.
some shit for free. But
and this is how I know they're gonna be listening because they're gonna DM me after seeing this. Be like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up."
I hope
Don't
they
forget,
DM
I'm
me, so I
coming
know
in
you're
May.
listening.
I'm pulling up in May, motherfuckers. Keep that same energy.
All right.
Love y'all though.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to those who are supporting us.
For sure.
We got some extra subscribers.
What's the other question that you
some
had?
extra follows. Another question. Last question was just Layla. Like, when are we gonna do the yoga shit? Layla, when the weather gets better. I'm sorry. When the weather gets better, when we're both in a stable mindset, we're gonna do we'll do some sort of some yoga thing. Maybe we'll do like a session.
Layla, you could do us a favor and just stop listening. Honestly,
just shut up. No. Ignore him.
Keep asking about fucking yoga.
Come on.
Can we, if we do yoga with her, can we do the goat yoga where there's a bunch of goats around us?
I would rather do it with cats.
Is there a cow yoga?
Yeah.
Dude, that's your new business right there.
There's a
There's
cat
your new
cafe
business.
on Guadalupe and Alma
I
School.
seen a puppy one and then the goat one.
No, the puppy one is. I saw a puppy one. I
Did
saw
they
a puppy
piss?
one on Instagram, and the little puppy is like sniffing dude's ass while he's trying to like do yoga.
Oh,
It's like he's
okay.
chewing on his
Ayo.
shorts and shit. I'm like, what
Ayo.
the fuck? This is annoying.
Ayo, that's a ayo moment right
Cats
there.
will probably just like roll around under you, like walk
Yeah,
all over you.
I seen the
like
goats one. The goats one sounds right, but you
No,
you
I
are
can't.
gonna smell after though.
I can't do that. I can't do that shit with goats, bro.
I can do goats.
Bro, they got like hard hooves and shit. That little bitch jumps on me, breaks my
Yeah.
fucking back.
There's
I'm not doing that.
there's different type of
She did the goat yoga though. She said it was fun.
I seen the goat yoga. I seen a beer one where you get like a full like beer. And
I want to do hot yoga,
hot yoga's everywhere.
but I want to do hot yoga.
Then wait till the summer. Just go outside.
I guess.
Same shit and it's free.
I feel like sun yoga versus like humidity is not the same.
It's the same.
Put me in like some dude's garage in the summer. Yeah, that's gonna be humid.
Are you sweating? Same shit.
I guess. No,
Same shit.
I'm not trying to get sunburned. Like everybody was telling me.
That was only that was the only other question.
Those are the three questions that the three questions or comments that we got.
So we got merch.
Also, I would beat The Rock in a big booty oiled up contest. I would beat The Rock.
The fact that he picked out The Rock out of everybody else, like,
I was like, why
what-
The Rock?
Yeah, like Kareem is not even close to the same size as The Rock. You could have put him next to like
The Rock
Lizzo.
got no ass though. He got no ass. That nigga.
I
can't twerk.
never in my life was like, let me see a Rock. Never in my life. Never.
Bro,
never
all
in my
those-
life that
all
crossed my
those
mind.
Bodybuilders and shit for some reason.
Nah,
like,
nah.
It's just it's V
Rock,
shit down
The Rock
there.
was never the bodybuilder, but he is back in wrestling. Speaking of The Rock,
Oh well. Okay, so
which is huge news.
positive shit. Do you want to do the "Am I the asshole?" now? Get it out the way.
Yes,
or
go
do
for
you
it.
wanna
Yes,
leave it at
yes.
the end?
No, I am an asshole now. Go for it.
So I picked this "Am I the asshole?" because I think it'll be interesting I want to hear your opinion because of the generational difference in the response.
Okay.
Right. So this one says, "Am I the asshole for telling my daughter we are only going to celebrate when she has something to celebrate?" I don't know. I can't believe these people are like white Americans because this is screaming immigrant mentality. This is screaming like I'm from another country.
Yeah.
My parents are from another country.
Oh, that trauma.
Yeah. Like imagine your parents tell you like we're going to celebrate when you have something to celebrate.
Lucky them,
Like,
motherfuckers.
that's
We couldn't even
fucked up.
celebrate if we were
That's
happy.
fair, but you know what I mean. Like
Okay.
I feel like that's really tough love.
No, that's not. That's fair.
So I will try to. So it says I will try my best to explain this. My daughter is 20 and dropped out of college. My son is
Okay.
graduating college this year. I was
Okay.
asking what he wanted for graduating. My youngest is also just got into the honor society in high school. We're going to dinner soon. So really everyone is doing something, and I noticed my daughter getting more upset when other people bring up their accomplishments. She lives at home, and sadly she hasn't had much going on in accomplishment era. Her birthday just passed, which we did celebrate, but grammar. But that's not the same as getting dinner or something for an accomplishment. I know it is rough for her. The issue was she came up to me and told me she wanted a celebration dinner. I asked for what, and she didn't give me an answer. I told her we will only do a celebration dinner when she has something to celebrate. This started an argument where she thinks I'm not being fair and everyone else is getting celebrated. I told her it is fair and she will get celebrated when she has an accomplishment. She called me a jerk, and my oldest thinks I should have just given in and give her a dinner for anything. You want to go first?
It makes sense.
I don't have a problem with like, well, what are you celebrating? I have a problem for the way you worded that.
No, it doesn't mean you don't have to word it. There's what other way can you word it out?
You could have been like,
Oh, I'm sorry that you haven't
could
done
have said, "I'm
shit, but you
sorry,
still want the
like,
same.
I'm sorry you think we're being unfair. We're really just trying to make sure your brother's your brother's recent success was like.
Nah, I think she's
done.
spoiled. Rather than blaming
I didn't
herself,
say anything about spoiled.
she's trying to point the finger on it. You haven't done shit, so what the fuck are we gonna celebrate you?
I think she's 20. I think she's just trying to.
Then go get married. Celebrate that. Like that's gonna be all the celebration.
Jesus.
Fuck out of here.
Like,
That's the dumbest shit. That has to be
I
the dumbest shit.
I say this like a lot in my social groups. Like I say blunt. Like this is definitely a response that I would have been saying in my head.
Okay.
But for my daughter, I don't know if I would have worded it like that for her.
I would have worded the
Because
same
you
thing.
could-
I would
you
have worded
could-
it for my daughter or my son.
Jesus.
Same thing.
I get it. I would have just been like, hey, we're celebrating. Like when we're celebrating, they've done something. We're celebrating it. It's like, hey, well, you're not in college. Maybe you get a job. We celebrate that. Your new job. Like it could have been anything.
Nah, because now you're babying her. Now you're babying her.
No, I feel
You're
like
babying her.
a little bit of like you give somebody a taste of what it's like to be praised. They're gonna go hungry, look for it. Now
No.
look for other shit to get praised.
Because she didn't get work for it, so she'd be like, I'm gonna get it again.
But I'm not saying praise her for like dumb shit. Just be like, yo, go. When you do something, don't just be like, well, you don't got shit to celebrate.
So
That's
her
rough.
so
Who
her
says to
brother
somebody you don't have shit to celebrate.
so her brother who studied out late night, passed every test and graduated, got a celebration. She hasn't done shit and she quit and she wants the same celebration.
I'm not telling you. I already told you. I agree with not. She's got nothing to celebrate. I just don't agree with the way he said it. I'm not telling you she deserves to be celebrated for nothing. But he could have been like, sweetheart, you could have give her a list of shit like, yo, go do this, go do that, and we'll talk about it later.
I see what you're saying,
You know
but
what I mean?
sometimes you gotta be flat out.
Hey.
That's it.
I was just like, you ain't got shit to celebrate. Like, what the fuck? That might
Yeah.
have the opposite effect. Like, it's like being a drug dealer. Give him a little bit of taste of the crack. Just be like, give her a stupid, simple task to go achieve, celebrate her, and then she's gonna be hungry to go get some more.
But that's not for everybody though.
Yeah,
Some
if
people.
if that doesn't work, back to plan B.
That's why you have to be flat out to be like, you know what? I'm gonna show my dad that we
Yeah.
can celebrate something. But anyways, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I thought that was pretty fucking blunt. I definitely
Yeah.
thought like this is something we could have heard from our parents. Like this could have been these niggas could have been African, Middle Easterners,
Yeah.
Latino. Like this is definitely.
I mean, the only thing I could think of when it comes to me growing up, the smartest thing that my dad did was saying that birthdays are haram.
Birthdays are haram.
Yeah,
Why?
because he didn't want to spend no money. And I think, looking back at it,
Did
that's
he really lie to y'all and say,
yeah,
like,
that man's a
birthdays are haram?
genius. Because who wants to celebrate his birthday now? My dad.
My dad is weird like that. We try to celebrate shit for him, and he like.
Oh no, my dad is lit
And
right now.
he will like act not interested and like, why are you doing this, whatever. And then you catch him in the corner, like he's
Oh
happy.
no, my dad, if he
Like he'll pretend he's not into something, and then you celebrate for him and be like, hey, thank you.
yeah, no, one time I what's it called, I forgot to bring the gift. And he called me out on it. He goes, "You forgot my gift. You forgot my gift." Like, and I was like, "Now you're big on birthdays. That's crazy." But it's funny though, looking back at it. But it's understandable now, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it was definitely for me. It was definitely
Yeah.
like a conversation. Like, yo, this could be two different parenting styles. Like you said, it could have
yeah,
been blunt, straight up, go get me something to celebrate and we'll celebrate it, or could have been like, well, it could have been like a softer conversation. Like I probably would have done.
yeah. But in our
I got a
culture,
soft spot for kids. Like
but-
I don't just because I don't
I
want
see,
kids. I have
yeah.
a soft spot for
But
kids.
in
I
our-
don't want to fuck up their mental, especially at that fragile teens to like early 20s age. You
yeah,
don't want to fuck up their mental, their confidence in themselves, and just try. Because if this was like, if you said this shit to me,
yeah.
I'd have been like, fuck you, I'm not spending money on you. You're a grown man. Get your shit together.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? But this is like, it's a 20-year-old kid. You don't want to fuck up their confidence. It seems like she's not even all there.
But at
confident
20 years
anyway.
old, you should have done already. But the thing is, like, going back to our, like, for my personal, we always celebrated graduations. That's always gonna be your
Yeah, of
first.
course.
That's always gonna be your first celebration.
Graduate, so
And then after
whatever.
graduation, what's next? It's marriage. That's it. That's the only celebrations you're always gonna get. You're never gonna get us, or for like little celebrations if you when you have a kid, or if you get a like a brand new house, and that's it. That's the only thing I can think of.
I didn't get shit from my house. So
Did you do a dinner for your family?
my family's in the other side of the world.
Then that's what I'm saying though. There's no what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
Because when you're supposed to get a house, you're supposed to have a full dinner, invite everybody, and everybody's supposed to bring you
Oh,
gifts.
I think probably like maybe 20 people have been in my house.
Yeah, but you didn't have a one-time dinner.
Yeah. But
Like
yeah.
our friend just got a house, so she's gonna have a dinner soon when everything gets finished, and that's gonna be like welcoming.
All right. So
What's the other one?
no, I'm not gonna do the other one.
Okay.
The other one was, I feel like it's really sad. It says, "Am I the asshole for how I responded when my parents said they were getting a divorce?"
Where did she respond? By clapping?
I guess we're gonna go into it. Okay, so 16 female. I'm an only child. There have been no secret that my mom and dad hate each other. I don't think a week has went by without them having screaming matches. Someone driving off in their car. You get the gist.
Yeah.
This has kind of been
She's
hurtful
definitely
to
an
me.
immigrant.
They have never done anything to me, but they have always dumped their feelings about each other on me, which already fucked up. Number one, I always heard everything, and yeah, no kid wants that. They've been talking about getting a divorce in almost every argument since I can remember. Like, I think that is one of their most used words ever. I've always hoped they would divorce. I love my parents, but I do also deserve a partner who loves them. Oh, sorry, but they also deserve a partner who loves them. So last night, while we were having dinner, they told me they had some bad news and told me to please not get upset, that they have tried everything and so on, then broke the news that they're going to get divorce each other. I just said, "Oh, okay," and continued eating. They both started to cry and told me that I was insensitive, that I have no feelings, because who does not react to their parents' divorce and more stuff, blah blah blah. God, the grammar is fucked up here.
Yeah.
They have been mad at me since because of my reaction. When I talked to my friend, she told me that it was really bad of me to react like, even though I was happy about the news. Maybe I was an asshole for not reacting more, but I mean, I can't really force tears for some news I have waited my whole life on hearing. Jesus.
That was fucking weird. I think your parents are divorcing because of you, bitch.
What?
Yeah, I just wanted to blame her for something done.
You're such an asshole, bro.
I just wanted to blame
Okay,
her
give
for
me a
something.
serious response to that, Sam. Come on. This
I
is a
mean,
60-year-old girl who's had her entire life, her parents just been like at each other's fucking throats.
I mean, it's for the best.
Yeah, get it. I feel
Because
like
you
the
don't
parents are
understand, though,
assholes. Why do you guys if you guys are
No.
gonna if you cared about their opinion, you wouldn't have.
But I'll say this though.
They're like, oh, okay.
When you grow up and you see your parents always arguing, that is gonna affect your relationship in the future.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And sometimes the more you hate it, the more you're gonna become in that same position, and you might be stuck in there. So it's honestly for the best for her at that age that they're getting divorced, because you actually, when they divorce, you're gonna start seeing their true character, and you might learn something from both of their ends.
But Assam, the issue wasn't that they're getting divorced; it's that her reaction. Like, is it unfair for the girl to be like, "Oh, okay"?
I mean, what else are you supposed
Like,
to
what
do?
exactly? What is she supposed to do?
Do a backflip?
Her parents. I feel like her parents are being dramatic. Like, what do they want to do? Please don't do this. Beg the parents. I feel like
Beg
they
us to
don't want
stay.
to get a divorce, and they're trying to use the child to like.
Well, that's how it is, because right now it's just everybody's pointing fingers.
yeah,
I mean, I just pointed a finger on her
why
for a
don't just leave
second.
Each other.
Literally, sometimes it's the
Like,
best
they're not
thing.
gonna stop being your parents, but at this point, like, who
Exactly.
wants a miserable household like that? I'd rather the household be quiet at least for once.
And
I want to be able to invite friends and not hear a scream.
And sometimes a split is a good thing. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? How
Sometimes
many people?
a split like lands perspective.
That's
Some
perspective.
people come back from a split and be like, you know what? The grass was really green. It was not greener on the other side.
And they remarry.
Yeah.
And then they appreciate each other more now, and it actually works out.
Or even just cancel the divorce after, like, because some people, divorces take forever to actually happen. So
Yeah.
you'll be married, but
Well-
separated for like many months.
Well,
before you
divorce
get
lawyers
divorced.
is one of the biggest market out there. They
Yeah.
make a lot of money. You know, you can actually have a divorce party where you take back your vows. I'm not
That's
kidding.
petty as fuck.
So you and your ex-wife, whatever, you take back your vows, and then you celebrate with the cake that's split in half.
I give shout out to parents like who are miserable but have been like, you know what, are able to just like
Would you do it?
live separate. What, divorce?
Like, not divorce. Like, would you stick with your partner, and even though that
For
you
kids?
for your kids?
Depends how old the kids are.
No, we're talking about regular. Like, okay, there's
Like
still
16, like this girl.
17 is the oldest.
17 is the oldest. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Okay, they're like 10 years old.
10 years old. I'll probably stay.
Stay?
I'll stay.
Really?
I'll stay until they're like old enough for me to have a conversation.
And you're
that they can
miserable, like
understand.
miserable. You have zero feelings for this person. You're never gonna be there with them.
I would just talk to be like, yo, I'm out. Like I'm here for this kid.
No, when you stay in though, like, how do you
Yeah,
get?
I'll be like, I'm here for this kid, and we're
Oh,
gonna
I
make it
see,
work.
I
We're gonna
see.
make it work for this kid. Do you outside of this? Do you want to fuck? Do what you want to do.
Even if
but-
you're miserable. I mean, you're always gonna raise the kids. You're always gonna provide for them.
but like,
But being in the same house as that person that you don't really like.
I truly believe, again, part of the reason why I currently have no interest in having kids, it is such a, you have to make big ass sacrifices like this. You
Yeah.
can't bitch and complain about
I
being
see.
unhappy until they're at a certain age where your responsibility for them like decreases.
And they
They're more
understand what's going on.
Yeah,
and
they're more emotionally mature. They understand what's going on. Like 10 years old, I couldn't leave at 10. I'd be
Yeah.
begging like my
You're a
partner to
better-
be like,
you're a
yo,
better man than me."
please, let's figure this out, at least to be in the same household.
You're a
We
better
don't have
man
to
than
be
me.
together,
yo.
but we have to figure out a way to be in the same household until this little motherfucker is old enough to
Yeah.
be mental, so we can explain what's going on, and then we
Yeah.
can leave and them not having like a sore spot.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. If you're like, oh, my kid is 10. I'm just not happy. Like, unless the person's a sociopath, I'll be like, try to figure out. You have to try to figure out.
I see.
Don't
yeah.
just get up and leave.
Yeah, I
if you
see, I
haven't
see.
tried, I'll be like,
I'll
leave.
say this though, you're better than me, because I wouldn't leave regardless of what the age is. I'll definitely kick them out, because them kids are not leaving me. They're staying with me.
But you
gotta
know
go.
what I mean. I don't mean like
I'm kicking her out.
I would definitely, I would also want to be with my kids.
And I'll raise
I'll be like, no, I'm keeping these kids. Or
I'm raising the kids
you
by
can go.
myself.
No. I'd definitely be on that side. I'm not gonna be the person to like leave my kids and go to another home.
You know that's gonna be in my head.
Yeah, I would want them. I would definitely want my in the event of a divorce, my kids are staying with me.
That's gonna
ideal.
That's gonna be my prenup. You know when we do the Ketav Tab, that's gonna be mine.
That's creepy.
That kids are gonna be mine full custody.
What if they don't want to?
What do you mean? How is that creepy that your own kids that you have full custody?
No. It's the way you wrote. Like it shouldn't. I shouldn't have to. I should. If I'm marrying somebody.
Yeah.
If I don't trust them enough to like, I have to put this in. I'm not marrying them.
No. This is just
That's weird.
like a safe net.
No,
By the way, we're getting married. I know we love each other right now. This is mine. If you decide you want to leave, by all means leave. But I get full custody.
I would say neither of us can get full custody. We have to share. We have to share.
Nope.
I'll be like, I'm not gonna, because in my mindset, I'm like, I'm not taking I'm not denying my kids to see.
No, I'm not saying I'm not denying them to
mean?
see them. They can still see her. She can still raise them. But we're talking about full custody. I mean, whose last name the kid's gonna have?
That don't mean shit.
That means a lot to me.
Okay, it means a lot to you.
That means those are my boys and my girls.
Okay.
You can see, mom can visit.
That's a bit weird.
You can have with your mom, but the fact that she decided to be stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm ready.
Yeah, I couldn't marry somebody if I was like nervous. And also psychologically, there's certain things if you put in divorce. I'm a true believer. Like certain energy you put out in the universe,
it come back.
Yeah, like if you put in divorce, I want full custody of my kids. When time comes for divorce, there's gonna be a custody battle for the kids. Like, people put like, oh, I leave with my money, you leave with your money. There's going to be a money dispute when time comes. Sometimes, like, if you don't even put that, the part, like, you could just have that mutual respect with somebody. Be like, bro, just give me X, Y, and Z amount, and we're done. I don't want shit from you for the rest of your life.
So you wouldn't do anything financial with the prenup. You get married tomorrow, all right? You're very successful, and your net worth is over $10 million. Regardless, and you love this person, you trust this person, and you know that you're gonna grow old with this person, even though in the back of your head is like, well, maybe just in case I should put a prenup that my financial stays with me.
It depends on me and my partner.
Get the fuck out of here.
It depends,
bro.
It depends because if we're both caked, pause. If we're both caked up, or we got money. I don't give a shit.
Let me tell you something.
Take the half, keep the half.
Let me tell you something.
But I'll be like, I might put a time. I'll be like, yo, nobody gets half if we're not together for like more than 10 years.
If somebody,
that would probably be after 10 years. Take what you think is fair.
No, you always have to, because for me, I get your point, but
also prenups expire. You
if somebody came up to me and was like, hey, this is gonna be your wife, and you guys gonna grow old together, you guys never gonna divorce, and he shows me proof like from the future. He's like, look at you guys getting old and dying together. I'm still gonna do a prenup now. Regardless, it's just you know what it is? It's just to ease up your mind, so you never have to worry about anything.
I would say
I feel like you could focus more on the marriage rather than be like, you know what? I don't want to mess up or leave because she could take half of my shit.
I'd be like, you know what? Honestly, Issam,
yeah,
I don't even care about prenups. I don't even know we're having this conversation because both of us we're not in prenup money. We're not in prenup money range. What do we have that are gonna take half of?
Yeah, but it's good to fucking think like that, fucking asshole. At least it's good.
Fascinated. Oh,
exactly. We know we got shit.
We ain't got shit.
But god damn it, it's good to fucking think.
You want half the cats? Cool.
But I'm not gonna lie to you though. It feels good to talk about it like you got your own shit together. Yo, I got shit.
I will say, if I had a business,
bro, she took my fucking couch.
The one thing I will say, I put in a prenup, be like, hypothetically, like we're still doing this, whatever. Yeah. I'll be like, you can't touch any of the podcasts or its assets or any of my assets.
Oh, I see. That's smart.
Just because it's not mine alone.
Yeah.
It's mine and yours.
I see. Yep.
I'll be like, okay, cool. Only thing I'm going to say in this prenup is like whatever money I get from the podcast, whatever shares, whatever, all the royalties, all that crap, you can't touch that shit. Because I'm not just responsible for that. It's me and Issam.
Well,
even though she would just take my share.
Since you said that though,
just take my share.
I think it'd be funny for me to give her the podcast, so you have to deal with her too. So you can feel my fucking pain. If I'm going through some shit.
I'll be like, so what's that nigga like? He bitching and complaining all day. He cries, didn't you? He cuddles and cries. I know it. He cuddles and cries after some.
You're the big spoon.
You're big spoon.
He's a little spoon. Hug me.
Who drives when y'all going out to dinner?
I sit in the back. I pretend that she's Uber.
You know what I realized? This is episode 29, and I remember we said we were going to do something special for episode 30. We're gonna
No, it was 50.
No, I'm pretty sure we said 30. We did 10 and then 30.
Double check, because
it's 30.
Okay, you said 30, I said 50.
I'm pretty sure I said 30. Because we were like, do we do 20? Because we celebrated at 10, and then like, do we do 20?
Double
like,
check.
no,
listen, double check.
But what episode did we talk about?
Double check. That's what I'm saying.
Probably gonna be episode 11.
Okay.
Episode 10 or 11.
Double check if it's 30 or 50, regardless of what it is. Let's do the Jamaican restaurant. We're recording an episode there.
I don't know if we can record. We gotta ask them for permission.
Well,
first.
you asked her for permission since you know her more.
I just meant go out to celebrate. I didn't mean
Tell
record an
her.
episode there.
Tell her it's gonna be my first time trying her oxtail, and we want a reaction. That's all we gotta do, baby. That's all we gotta do.
All right. But I'll let them know when I get a job and I can afford $30 a plate oxtail.
I got you. No, it's on me. No, this time. No, this time is on me. Remember?
That's all good.
No, because this time is on me.
I'm good.
Bro, you don't want. Okay, I guess I'll go get oxtail by myself then.
No, we can go get it.
Okay, then shut the fuck up then.
Anywho, bro, the portions are big. I would advise you don't have breakfast.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna smoke a blunt before I go.
Don't have breakfast.
I don't smoke. Did I just fucking spill? Did I just fucking? I don't. When I was talking about it, it was it's CBD. Okay, CBD, which is you can get it off the shelf.
Stop it! You incriminating yourself. Shut the fuck up.
I just keep digging that hole.
Yeah,
huh?
you keep digging that hole.
Fucking A, bro.
Anyway,
my sister watches this.
Bro, I think we've said worse shit than this. Anyway,
that's to be fair.
We've said worse shit.
That's her line.
So, all right, into the news. NFL weekend. My Ravens made it through. My Ravens made it fucking through. They won that game. I'm so fucking happy.
Okay, I need you to say something right now. When the fuck did you become a Ravens fan?
I'm not a Ravens fan. I'm a Lamar fan.
Okay.
I just want Lamar to win.
Respect. I'll take that back.
I'm a Rams fan. I said I'm going to stick with LA throughout.
And can you?
So I'm a Rams fan.
Can you announce to the listeners whose team that's on there right now?
The Chiefs? Oh, the Niners?
Thank you.
Niners and the Lions, right?
Yes, sir.
I hope the Niners whoop the Lions.
Dog, dude, you see me. I'm a Niners fan.
I'm okay. This is for them, not you. I hope the Niners.
My team is going to the Super Bowl. I'm hoping that we meet Lamar Jackson. No, actually, no. I do hope we meet Lamar Jackson because I feel like it's a better matchup and we want to have a good football. But it might be the Chiefs, and then we're gonna get our revenge back.
Your defense is gonna work overtime playing
all the time, and then we got McCaffrey. The only thing that we need to worry about is Debo. Debo is questionable to play.
I think Lamar is the best. Didn't he score both? Weren't they both rushing touchdowns?
Lamar
on.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I didn't watch the game. We were playing rugby.
Out of all the quarterbacks that are in the playoffs right now, Lamar is the best one, and that's me saying as a 49er fan. Lamar is the only dangerous one, which is crazy because when he started, remember his career?
Patrick. And then whoever else.
Bird, yeah. But remember when the only thing that I love about Lamar is his story. It's the fact that when he got recruited, they said he should be a running back. He shouldn't be a quarterback. And now look at him. He is one of the top quarterbacks in the fucking league. So as a 49er fan, regardless of what happens, if Niners don't win, I want Lamar winning. Period. That's it. I don't want the Chiefs fucking winning or the Lions. That's my other choice.
Crazy.
That's it.
Yeah.
If it's not the Niners, I want Lamar winning.
I don't want to see the Lions do anything.
Yeah, fuck Detroit.
People were clowning like the Lions. They were like, there was a thread on Facebook like, what's been around what wasn't been around since like the last time the Niners like
the Lions were in the playoffs
this far. Not even the playoffs, just like the divisional round.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of shit like
cell phones wasn't even out.
Like texting wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking ridiculous. They were like all these fucking quarterbacks weren't even born.
And this is the first year that Tom Brady's on the playoffs. Like that we're not talking about Tom Brady.
Oh, that's true.
Which is crazy. Think about it.
That is fucking true.
Like that's insane, fam.
So So shout out to my Ravens.
That's what's up. Shout out to my Niners.
Shout out to Lamar. Actually, let me just make this clear. Shout out to Lamar. All right, I want to see that nigga go through. I have not seen. It's been pretty quiet from them Eagles and Cowboys fans still.
My coworkers were livid because obviously there's a lot of Cowboys fans, and as a joke, I was like, "Yeah, about to watch some real football on Sunday. Watch that Niners," and they'd be like, "Why do you guys always hating on the Cowboys?" And I was like, "Because this is just."
I care less. I've already said like at some point I want Dak to get close. Like it's frustrating to watch them get close and not. At some point I'm going to want you guys to make.
It's fucked up to say this, but Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl when that man is dead, Jerry Jones.
Jesus.
It's always like that.
For Jalen Hurts last year, I was rooting for Jalen, but because he had something to prove. But then they made it to the Super Bowl like he proved.
And then choked.
Now I'm cool. Now everybody knows you're
and he choked.
legit. What doesn't matter if you I don't think he choked. I think they just lost.
He choked.
No, they just lost.
Bro, you were one of the top teams.
No, last year in the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
Last year they just lost. This year I think he choked.
Really?
This year I think they choked.
Both.
Last year they just lost. It was a good game. You remember we watched it. It was back and forth.
Well, it was here.
Both quarterbacks were doing their thing.
Super Bowl was here.
It was a good game. Right? I just think they lost.
We had to deal.
This year, choked. I don't know.
Last year was fucking horrible in Arizona. It was a fucking waste management, Super Bowl, and Barrett Jackson all in 1 week.
Oh, That's
I
true.
fucking hated that whole week.
It was nice. I went to waste management.
I didn't go. I remember. I just
Yeah.
didn't want to leave anywhere. Traffic was up to fucking ass.
So yeah, last
Yeah.
year I just like rooting for the underdog. Jalen proved
Yeah.
himself, got his money's worth. You know,
Yeah.
I think cemented his career, and we're good to go. Now
This-
I could care less what happens to you.
This year's Super Bowl is crazy because it's in Vegas. That Friday you got that slap boxing thing that Dana owns,
Oh, that's so stupid.
and then Saturday you have a UFC fight, and then Sunday's the Super Bowl. That whole weekend is
going to
packed.
be traffic.
Yeah. What do you mean, dude? Vegas is gonna be a fucking on like Vegas on steroids.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank
But-
God we're not in Vegas.
Yeah, thank God. But did you see the Super Bowl conspiracy?
The colors.
Yeah, about the colors.
I knew-
So
I
if
knew
people
that
are
was
thinking
coming.
It's gonna be a Niners Ravens,
Niners Ravens.
which I'm happy with that. That'll be
I'd
a
be-
matchup I want to see.
Bro, I would love that.
But I think the Ravens gonna whoop that.
I already know
whoop the
exactly.
Niners.
I already know exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna get some wings. We're gonna get that ready.
We should have like a Super Bowl viewing party.
It's gonna be a hookah all the time. We do this every year. You
I don't
pulled
know
up
if I
last
don't know if I
year.
want to spend my Super Bowl there.
Well, touche, because I will be there.
I know you will be. I don't know if I want to spend my Super Bowl there.
Yeah, yeah.
You haven't noticed, like, I've been once in like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I know,
Just
but I'm just saying
because-
that every time there's a big game, everybody's always at that
It's
lounge.
gonna be crowded. We're gonna have to show up like when the doors open and some like get
No.
3 seats.
No,
We will.
the Super Bowl. Super Bowl has always been slow because it's a Sunday. Everybody's always out to Buffalo Wild Wings. And all that
not
bullshit.
the people like we hang with over there.
Touche.
We're a hookah, bro. We're all addicts. It's a bunch of Middle Eastern hookah addicts.
I
It's
know,
what
bro.
it
You
is.
telling me, fam? You telling me?
Like I haven't heard anybody that talk about doing any shit other than hookah.
What are you telling me?
You know what I mean? I feel like
By the way, is your hookah still there?
Yeah.
Damn.
be my guest. Go have it. Have
No,
some.
no. We're good. It's just a funny thing. Like,
Yeah, it's last. So yeah, shout out. Still not talking about my Lakers. Fuck all that.
yeah.
You know.
I'll talk about sports though, since we're on the sports
Oh, yeah. I
subject.
did say I want to talk about Hallie, but go do your thing.
The Asia Cup is going around, and for the first time ever, Palestine got invited. They lost the first game.
yes.
They lost the first game. They tied the second game, but the
Was it
third game in
3-0?
Hong Kong, 3-0.
Yo,
Son, that shit was so fucking lit. It was going crazy. We finally made it. First time playing, all right, in the tournament. First time scoring, and then first time going to the knockout round. So now we're in the knockout rounds, and our first match is Monday against Qatar. I'm
y'all should
playing.
win that one.
Well, the thing, this is the problem. Every other country on that tournament have been training and playing
Yeah,
together. Palestine,
not.
they haven't just been
They've
training.
been doing it separate.
They not
Just show up and
even.
wing it.
They literally just pull them all together. They finally got their visas to travel. As they're practicing, they're getting to know each other on the field. So it's all gonna be. But to make it and beat Hong Kong, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. A win is a win.
Yep. A win is a dub
But-
is a dub.
But I'm saying this right now. Shout out to my Qatar people. I love y'all. But if we could just take this one win, just this one win.
I don't know.
But
Qatar you routinely travels
thing
around
is
the
that-
world and like
Yes, not just that too.
buys people.
I
Buys
actually-
players with passports.
Actually, 2 years ago, I saw Qatar play live here in Arizona. They came
Did you?
here. Yes. Part of the whole part of them whole promoting the World Cup, they got to come join a tournament in the U.S. and they played Guatemala.
Okay.
Qatar played Guatemala that game, and then the game after that was Mexico versus Chile, or Mexico played something else. So it was part of the World Cup promotion thing. Qatar is actually really fucking good. They have a
Are
good
they?
program. Yeah, they have a good program. The players are really good, and a lot of them are getting trained overseas, obviously,
Yeah, 'cause
So
they're not from Qatar.
and they have money to train. So,
Yeah,
but
we've already talked about this on the pod before.
I'll
I have
say
a
this.
problem with certain nations and how they go basically buy players with passports
yeah,
from other countries.
I'm gonna say this too. If
Saudi
I
Arabia is another one that's like a little notorious. for
Saudi
that
Arabia is
one.
notorious for
Yeah,
that.
notorious for that one.
Notorious.
I think Kuwait
But-
also.
I'll say this: if we lose, I'm okay with having one goal.
It's fine.
Just give us one
As
goal.
long as you play respectably.
Just give us
As
one.
long as it's not a
Because
blowout, you're good.
because the second game that we tied, we didn't score. It was a self-made goal. They scored on
Jesus.
themselves. So that's why the third game was hype because we actually got the score. It was a header, beautifully.
Jesus. Oh,
So-
a dub is a dub. Who cares?
Dub is a dub. Shout out to my country, Palestine. I love y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. And free Palestine
All day, every day.
every day. What you got about?
If I told you, you could you could get a player
Okay.
on who averages 23 and 6,
Okay.
23.6, shoots 49.6 from the field,
That's not bad.
40 from 3, 4 rebounds, 12.6 assists, 1 steal, and half a block.
Is that Russ?
What would you value him as per year? What would you be happy? Would you give that player a max?
No.
That's your point guard. He's giving you 12.6 assists, shooting 40
How
from
many
three.
points? How many points?
23.6, and 40% from three.
Not
12.6 assists.
Not max
12
contract.
assists. That's another 24 points on top of it.
Not max
Minimum.
contract. That's not max contract. I don't want to give him max. Why? Who's that?
If they're 6'5", this is Tyrese Haliburton, 23 years old.
Yeah, I would not
6'5",
give Tyrese. Nope. From the
from the Pacers. This
nah.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, averaging.
Nah, I would not give him.
This is second season with double points, double digit assists.
And who's Tyrese?
He's a 6'5" point guard.
And who's Tyrese playing with?
Pacers.
I know, but I'm saying around him as teammates.
Nobody even like.
Exactly. If I was the only best player on my fucking team, I'd be averaging 20+. Do that with no.
He's not. Bro, 12.6 assists.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I won't even give him max contract.
Isn't he like 40% from three?
I wouldn't give him max contract again.
I give him that's your ideal. That's your ideal point guard.
I could say if you truly believe that, build a team around it, but I wouldn't do a max contract because they would miss opportunity.
I think he's like.
Plus, where are the Pacers ranked at right now?
The Pacers definitely in the playoffs. They're like.
Because
I think they're like halfway in the somewhere in the. East.
Oklahoma's
Can you
number
check
one
on your phone because my phone is recording.
Oklahoma's number one. Shout out to Oklahoma. I'd be happy for them.
Oh yeah, bro. Fuck Wemby.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Wemby
yeah.
was not doing nothing. The Spurs are still nowhere. I think Pop needs to retire.
No.
I think Pop needs to retire.
Because he hasn't had a bad season.
What are you talking about? They've been shit for the past 3-4 years.
No, they haven't. They've been making the playoffs. They've been doing really good.
The Spurs?
The Spurs.
Bro, you're high.
Yeah, maybe.
The Spurs have been dog shit for the past 3-4 seasons.
Pacers are ranked number 7 in the Eastern Conference. The Celtics, Bucks, Sixers,
A team full of nobodies.
In the West, Thunder, Timberwolves, Nuggets. Suns are ranked 5.
Yeah.
Suns.
I get the argument you're trying to say if I'm on a shit team and I'm not getting my buckets, but you're getting yours and making others get theirs.
Yeah.
12.6 assists.
Speaking of the Pacers, they're playing the 76ers tonight. And shout out to Mr. 70 points.
72.
72?
Is it 70?
70.
I remember it was like 72.
Let's just say 70 for the fucking sake
70 something.
Yeah. It's 7.
70 something.
Yeah.
It's either 70 or 72. I can't remember.
70, I believe.
Anyways.
Anyways.
No, it was 70. I'm thinking of 72 Book.
Yeah.
Booker was the one who had the 72.
Yeah, 70. And then shows up to practice wearing a fucking J-Lo jacket for, like, just gassing everybody.
You had my love in that was a creepy video, by the way. Do you remember that?
No, fuck, not even because of that bozo.
That dude from CSI? No, but it's like everybody's just like watching her on TV, and he's out there like,
just being a
like,
weirdo.
my guy, do you want to rub one off or something?
Hey,
like, what are you doing?
Hey, yo.
Ooh, Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
We could do like ASMR.
The whole fucking dude. Who watches that shit?
People do.
That's fucking weird.
I watch the carpet cleaning ones.
Like when they take a dirty ass carpet and they clean up from the side. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of satisfying.
It is. I like watching the before and after.
Because there's the carpet one and there's the car one. The car one is crazy.
But also the car one's nice, but it's like fast forward. It's not taking too long. I like watching the carpet one. Like the cars, I like to watch the interior when they're sucking up the filth from the seats.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I want to get one of those.
It's a weird one. Have you seen the one when they break the ice? When they grab like a shaped ice and they just throw in the air and just cracks?
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's called it's for the boys.
That looks stupid.
The boys. It's for the boys.
The ASMR, the carpet cleaning one, I love it and it frustrates me at the same time.
Because
I want to be like, bro, you need to do one more scrub.
I
see. Put the thing underneath. There's still a little bit of dirt underneath.
That's right.
Like you're in your mind telling this person how to do his job. You're like, no, one more round. I still think there's some dirt in there we could get rid of. That water's not clear yet. Like, and I get frustrated watching it, so I have to fast forward. When I catch myself doing that, I fast forward so I can skip that scene.
So I have a question for you about the podcast. It is what it is with have you seen it? It is what it is with Cameron and Mace.
No.
Okay, it's a funny, probably one of my favorite podcasts right now. And they're talking about Dwayne Wade got an I think something happened with the Miami Heat. They gave him they're building a statue of him.
Dwayne Wade?
Yeah, Dwayne Wade.
About time.
Okay. So when he accepted the award, whatever, they were talking about how he has his nails painted.
Does Dwayne have his nails painted?
Yeah. So when he accepted it,
are they black?
No, the red at that time, I think.
Really?
So they asked Mace about it.
Also
so check
Miami
out
Heat shit.
I guess, or something like that. But
Money Mace?
Yeah, Money Mace. So they asked him about Money Mace, like, how do you feel? And he goes,
who's high, who's not?
Yeah. So he goes, this is the funniest shit, dude. This shit had me crying. He goes, he was disappointed because it's like seeing Jordan in lingerie. And that shit had me fucking crying, dog. Yo, Cameron couldn't even respond because he was crying and shit. That shit. So how do you feel about athletes like that having their nails painted?
Who cares, bro?
Yeah.
Like, he's not even the first. I bet you all these niggas.
It's all Rodman.
If you
Rodman,
said that shit to Rodman, so because
you-
you can't say shit to Rodman because
You
Rodman will fuck you up, and nobody said shit. Rodman getting his buckets, nails painted, toes painted, out here doing like taking.
and he was doing that in the 90s.
He's doing that in the 90s.
Where like
You're talking like peak homophobia.
yeah.
Like 90s, 80s, like peak homophobia, peak HIV pandemic.
Yeah.
People were just saying, people hated the gays in the 90s. I'm like, so now, like, Dwayne Wade is not doing anything new.
He was the first one to marry himself. Remember when he put the dress on in New York? I'm telling you, Rodman was a wild man. But
Rodman
it was
wild. You can't say that shit to Rodman. Rodman's
Yeah.
like what, 6'7",
but I feel
6'8",
but I
some
feel
shit
like,
that?
but I feel like Dwayne Wade tries too much.
I don't think he's trying, bro.
Yeah. No, I feel like he should think like he's this type of like I'm into fashion, like
I think Dwayne
I
is
never-
just a free person, you know? Like now he's retired, especially. Like now, I feel like when the player, like athletes are in the game, they have to spend extra hard. And you see this all the time after athletes retire, they just go wild. And you think they're going wild, but they're like, I'm not worried about sponsorships no more. I'm not worried about what I look like in the game. I'm free human being. And that's when their true personalities come out.
No, I think he's trying to be somebody. I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't
saying
think
that.
so. Like,
I think
all we're just talking about is like he's not like Sam Smith in that ugly ass dress.
no. First,
Like he just
no.
had his nails painted red.
I would just say I feel like
oh well.
I feel like he has this. It was one of those things like when you see a rapper come up and when he starts getting money, all of a sudden he starts dressing up weird and you're like, oh, it's his fashion. He like, no, he's just being fucking stupid. You just look fucking
Dwayne is
stupid.
retired. Dwayne was like, he's retired. He'll do whatever the fuck he
No,
wants.
because
at
he's
this point.
always like doing these fashion shows. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Some people are into that shit.
no, he can be into it, but never in my life I was like, yo, Dwayne Wade is a fucking fashion inspiration.
Because we knew a different Dwayne Wade. We knew buzzer beater. We
And
knew
this
the
is
Flash.
him the whole time.
We knew the Flash.
Yeah.
And when you're in the Flash, when you're a star at that caliber,
Okay.
I would have never thought Kobe Bryant was into writing books.
Who?
Kobe Bryant. I was
Yeah,
never producing movies. Who would have thought Kobe Bryant would have had Kobe is my idol. Who would have thought Kobe would have had like an Oscar? Some people are like, why the fuck are you writing books and doing Oscars and shit?
It's dope though.
But when you're a player, when you're a person like of influence, still not retired,
Yeah.
you have other responsibilities to do. You can't be out here
Would you
like changing that image.
Would you compare that
Now
to?
that you're retired, you can do what the fuck you want.
Would you compare him having his nails painted to Michael Jordan in lingerie?
Michael Jordan in lingerie was fucking crazy. That's a view I don't need in my fucking head. I'm sorry.
That shit had me crying.
Michael,
That shit had me
and
crying.
now I'm just looking at the Air Jordan logo on them titties.
Can you imagine?
Could you
Yo, when he said that
Yeah,
shit, yeah, it just
for
fucking,
sure.
just
No.
a fucking thong.
That's fucking his reaction. But also, who gives a fuck?
Yo, that is
Dave Chappelle said,
hands down. That's one of my favorite podcasts.
who gives a fuck what
um,
Money Mace thinks at a time like this?
Dude, it's the funniest fucking thing. But also now, Money Mace is coming up more because all that shit they used to say about
He's
P
too
Diddy
short,
back
he
in the
can't
day.
grow.
No. All that shit you used to say about P Diddy, call him a fucking fugazi, and all the stuff that's coming out on him.
Oh, Diddy? Yeah.
Mace was right.
But we all knew Diddy was a creepy mogul. Like we all knew he was one of them businessmen who like will fuck up your whole life. Like
Fuck
I'm,
that.
you know
Tell
what I mean?
people
Like
to-
this was not a secret.
It makes sense now when he goes, take that. He was saying, hey, yo, like, you
That's
wild.
what it is.
No, that's funny shit.
But no, it's fucking ridiculous. Like I don't like. Who cares? Dwayne Wade is wearing like red.
Another good.
I thought you were gonna tell me Dwayne Wade came out in a red dress. I'm like,
No.
wait.
Because then,
He came out in red nail polish. It's the style. Style changes over time.
would you paint your nails?
I have terrible nails. I can.
Even if you had good nails, would you paint them?
Yeah, but look nice.
Ah, you fucking crazy, dog.
Look nice. Laker game. Lakers in the playoffs, bro. I'm putting I'm putting Lakers on them.
The
on them
bling
fingers.
with the fake diamonds.
I'm not out here Cardi B in it. Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
no, that's wild, dog. That's
No,
wild.
no.
No.
There's certain shit like also a true believer. I'm like you said, there's certain people who like do shit just for like shock factor. Which
That's what I'm
again,
saying. Yeah.
do you, your money, your body, do you?
Yeah. Or stay relevant
for
in the
me-
world because now it's
For me, if I'm gonna like push the boundary of fashion and shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure it looks good first and foremost.
because when you get to that level of being like a famous person, your new drug is staying relevant. So you do. being a trendy, no, because dude, if you have all the money in the world, you can buy whatever you want. There's always gonna be something that you're gonna be chasing after. So chasing being relevant and staying always, going viral, that's your new drug. That's always gonna be your new
I don't
drug.
think he was doing that. I think he was just like minding
No,
his
yeah,
business.
but he's never been one of my favorite players. So I really, but
I've always respected, like, same. Dwayne
but
was
to
never
compare-
been one of my favorite players, but we've always known Dwayne was a beast, especially back in the Flash days.
But Mace comparing Dwayne Wade
So
nails,
Jordan and the lingerie, that's
painting nails to Jordan lingerie is fucking gold. Go watch that shit.
no.
You got anything else?
I wanted to ask you.
Cause it's getting a little chilly out here.
Yeah, it's getting cold as
Yeah.
fuck. Where was it? Oh no, I closed the window. Fuck me.
All right,
So
you guys.
there was a question about parenting and whooping your kids.
Okay, none of us have kids, so I don't know if you're gonna take my advice or not. I believe in whipping 100%.
Yeah, but do I also believe that some of y'all whoop your kids for nonsense? Like, I also believe that. Like, y'all be beating your kids for no fucking reason.
Oh yeah, no, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Like, some people beat their kids for like the dumbest shit. Like, oh,
You gotta wait till there's an action.
Like, yeah, like, oh, you didn't wash the dishes in the sink. Ass whooping.
No.
Like, That's not ass.
That's just being
whooping
abusive.
shit. Yeah, that's fucked up.
No, telling your kid, hey, don't put the fork in the fucking outlet, and they try to do it.
And then
You
they
need to
get
get
like
up.
smacked. I'm like, bro, that's fucked up.
You gotta wait for them to actually say no, what's right, what's
I
wrong.
think the only time it's like good for, like, it's okay to like whoop your kids is if they put that energy back at you. Like,
Yes.
they talk shit to you. And be like,
Yeah.
Oh, talk to me. I'll backhand this
Like,
shit out of
you
Or
know-
do that to like strangers. I can't stand people. This is how you get like bad adjusted adults. That's how I know some of you guys.
I'll give you a
got
scenario. I'll
ass
give you a
whooped.
scenario. I'll give you a
Okay, give me
scenario. You just got done doing a 10-hour shift.
Okay.
All right, but before that, you left a note on the counter. Said, hey, make sure you put the chicken in the water bowl so it can defrost. You come in, chicken is not defrosted because they didn't put it in the water. What are you doing?
I'm waking them up. I'm dragging their asses out.
Okay.
And you're going to do it, and then I'm going to take away something you love.
Oh,
Whether
I
it's
see,
your
I
PlayStation,
see, I
whether
see, I
it's
see,
your
I see.
phone.
And they saw the note. They told you they
Yeah, they
said,
saw the note. I'm gonna make sure before I left the house, you saw the note. I'm
I
not even
see.
I'm gonna call you and let you know, like, hey, do this at X, Y, and Z. I left
Okay.
a reminder.
That makes sense.
I'm waking you up. I don't care if I come home 10-hour shift. It's 1, 2 in the morning. I'm waking your ass up.
Okay.
You're gonna do what I told you to do, and then I'm gonna take away something you like as punishment.
As a punishment, like, what is the long punishment for that?
A couple days.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, it's taken out. It's like a day or two. It's taking out the chicken. You know, it's
Oh.
not. Nobody died.
You're a better man than me.
Like, I'm not whooping you over that.
Yeah.
I cuss you out.
I'm not
I'll call you
whipping. No, I
irresponsible.
wouldn't whipping. No, I wouldn't
But
whipping.
I'm definitely waking you up. I'm taking something you like for like a day or two, probably like your cell phone or some shit. Can't talk to your hood rat friends.
Yeah.
Snap score going for call down because you fucked up the streets.
I wouldn't take anything from them. I'll probably tell them to come here, read the note out loud, and as soon as they read
Make
it,
them read the note.
yeah, make them read the note,
Me the note.
and then as soon as they're done, judo throw.
Yeah.
Judo throw.
So yeah, to that generation of you niggas born in like the 80s and like 80s and now have kids and talking about this generation got no. You guys are just not creative with your punishments.
That's true.
Some
Hit them
of you are
hard.
just not creative with your punishments. You don't know how to do it. Like, I just listen to some of my friends talk about like whooping kids. I'm like, bro, you whoop your kids for that? Like, really?
I think
There's
maybe
other ways that shit can hurt.
yes, but words can hurt. Like for me,
course.
like I would do this one. I would be like, oh, you didn't do it? I thought you could read and just walk away.
I thought you could fucking read. Said this is why.
And then it'll hit him and be like, yeah, yep.
This is why you're getting a fucking C in English.
But
Dumbass
no.
can't read.
But that's what it is.
Yeah. What would you want to do to like? Oh, I remember now.
Oh,
Something
great.
else. Yeah, I remember something that I was gonna forget.
I thought we were done.
2024. We never did 2024 goals for the podcast. My
Uh,
goal for the podcast is to help us get one sponsor.
okay.
Is to attract somebody to sponsor us. I don't care if it's a stupid sponsorship. I don't care if they're paying us in pencils, bro. I want somebody to be like, we fuck with them, post us, and we make this like a legit thing. I want one sponsor.
Okay,
I don't care what
that's
the
a good
fuck the
goal.
payment is, but
One goal of ours, either TikTok or Reel, hit 100K views.
100K views.
Yep.
Okay.
100K views on at least on one video throughout the year.
I'm trying to
Either
get
a
money. You
Reel,
out here trying to get clout?
huh?
I'm trying to get money. You trying to get clout?
No, because last year I did it for myself.
You're such a hoe.
No, I'm just trying to hold it. Just been okay. Okay, if you think about it, my shit makes more sense because if we have 100K, it's easier to go to a sponsor and be like, "Look, we reached 100K and one views. This could have been your product."
That's fine.
See,
That's fine by me.
I'm always 3 steps ahead, bozo.
I
Yellow.
don't care. I don't care how much you want to pay me. There's somebody be like, yo, we fuck with you. We want to post you.
Bet.
Here's X, Y, and Z. Keep shouting out our products.
Hopefully either it's Manscaped or Blue Chew. Anyways,
Mine hopefully.
you know what? I'm gonna buy one.
Or Astro
I'm gonna buy a Manscaped. I'm gonna go try it out.
What?
You know what I'm talking about, Manscaped?
You know, for somebody who doesn't like to share, why do I need to know that you trying to get your pubes trimmed? Why would you tell me that?
I thought we were boys. Whatever. Okay, you guys. Thanks so much for listening.
What the fuck? All right, guys.
I'm gonna get the lawnmower 4.0.
It's like, oh, Okay, joke. Before we go, jokes aside, you know how like there's a bunch of products on all the podcasts and all the
Yeah.
shows that are constantly getting promoted.
Yoko.
It's like
Which one would I want?
what's the food delivery one?
HelloFresh.
It's always HelloFresh,
Yeah.
Manscaped,
Or Factor. Factor.
What's that? The website one? And there's Squarespace,
Blue Apron.
Squarespace, and oh my
Blue
God,
Apron.
there's a therapy one that.
Oh, I know you're talking about the therapy one. I know.
Yeah, it's the one where like you therapy on demand.
So which one would you, if you had to pick one out of all the companies, which one would you pick?
I can't. I would
Go just one. Go for
it.
it. They're all the same money. The money doesn't matter. One company.
The therapy one, because it's something I believe in.
Okay, that's what's up.
There's something I believe in.
That's what's up.
And also, like, therapy is kind of hard to come by.
Mine for sure had to be Blue Chew.
Blue Chew out of all the regular.
Everybody, for people that know who Blue Chew is, it's gonna be more funny when they Google it. They'll be like, "Oh man, please something nice." When they find out what it is.
So, any shout outs before you go?
No, shout out to my people in Palestine, pray and stay up, and anything else.
And shout out to the Phoenix Storm rugby team.
Shout out to your team.
Back up. I will see the rest of you niggas in an hour for practice.
And it's raining, so we gotta shut this down.
And yeah, Saturday 27th.
Yep.
1 p.m. kickoff. GCU, their campus. I think they said the entrance is on 35th Avenue. Come support, guys. We had actually a really good turnout, like crowds, or a lot of people on the side, like cheering us on. I had a couple friends come.
Yeah.
It was dope. And
no man. Good luck to y'all.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for listening.
See you guys.
And take care.